Good morning, Academy55. If you just joined us, I am considering taking a trade that is before it's 7:49 now. It's nearly 10 to 8 here in the UK in the morning on Wednesday, the 8th of May. We've got a sell signal here, and I'm considering taking the sell, but I'm waiting for price to get below this line here. The trend line now is just turned red, and we've got a little bit of consolidation. Everybody live will be on within the next 5 to 10 minutes, and everybody else will be able to see the recording. I was just about to start. I saw this sell, so I thought this row looks interesting. So here I am poised in readiness, just in case. Got a red trend line. The wave did turn red, but it's turned back to green again. So this might be consolidation. So I might consider not trading this. But indeed, if it does fall below there, then all signs are good for a sell, which is what I'll be taking. Like I say, all this move is recorded. So if the people who are on live later on won't be see it live, they can watch the recording. But we'll see. Yep, I'm going to take the sell because this candle here came up to mitigate that bit of imbalance. So it leads me to believe maybe the longer term is the sell. And like I say, I'm in now. The reason it's a little bit above is because I want to make sure my 2% between entry and stop loss. Entry should have gone there, but I didn't want to wait because that makes that go a bit longer. So we'll draw this move up on TradingView. So if I get my short position tool and go there, that's 2%. My 2 to 1 would be down to there. And that's more or less in line with this imbalance area here, which is quite a good sign. There's a bit imbalance there. Might take profits in the way, so that's quite good. So we'll have to see and wait and see how that pans out. Like I said, I've recorded this nice and early, so people are just dropping on now. Will not be expecting to see this, I guess, but the recording will be up later on today, so you can see that. There's a red trend line, red wave. So rather than wait and miss the trade, so if I take that there like that, And move that down there. Move this over here. And there's where we are at the minute. A bit longer. Put that up there like that. There we go. So this is where we are. Good morning to people. It's 5 to 8 now in the morning. So say hello, good morning, and to Academy Premium members. I did record this a few minutes earlier. As I explained, I seen a sell sign going up. I rather like the look of. So I took the advantage of placing a sell. It's all recorded. So you can watch it later on, the recording bit of it. But we are on the purple line. I was anticipating a big sell-off because the price was underneath underneath there. It's been underneath for several hours. So we've definitely got a sell bias going on. So I thought that would continue. That's why I would like to look at that sell. But as we will see, we will actually see whether it plays out or not. My stop loss was a little bit above the wave because of I was more concentrating on the 2 pip to make sure I get my 1%. It may come up to here to mitigate that imbalance before dropping again if they do have a deeper sell in mind. We will see, I guess. But like I pointed out earlier on, we've got imbalance on these candles here that need to be filled, and my take profit is in the way, which is good. If they, like I say, if they intend on doing it in this within this time spell where I'm trading. We know it's got to be filled. We just don't know when. I mean, they could leave it to later on in the day, but the hope was that they'll do it within this sell alert here. Guess I'll see very soon. I appreciate it's not 8 o'clock yet, but I was sitting here waiting, and I've recorded this, like I said, so you can go back and watch the recording a little later on this morning. But this is where I am at the moment. We've got a parabolic flip down there, and price is hugging the purple line now, so we've got a bit of a stall here. So if you are trading today, make sure you've got the all-important 1%. Your risk to reward is in purple, your lot calc is in purple, and you've got this square here in purple in case you want to close all trades. Like I said, I took this sell here when the trend line turned red, and now we're getting a bit of accumulation, which is unfortunate. I was anticipating. I saw this big candle here when I got in, and hoping for enough volume in this move to maybe go down to mitigate these imbalances here, but it proved not to be the case. But I do think, well, obviously I do think a bigger sell is going to be taking place. Also, so we'll see whether I'm right or wrong. Cost me 1% to find out. What also made me think that is because we had an up move here. The buyers went up to take out that tiny bit of imbalance on that candle, but the seller said, no, 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 not enough power to go up. Let's keep on selling. And that created that. So the sellers were definitely in charge there. But now they've got cold feet and come back to run along this purple line here, hopefully to recharge their batteries for a deeper sell. But of course, they could be recharging their batteries to go and mitigate this imbalance up here. Like I say, it's costing me 1% to find out which imbalances they want to fill first. That one there, or these imbalances down here. Like I say, we'll see. Nice to see so many people on today. Today being Wednesday, the 8th of May, it's 1 minute past 8 now. We're into the London zone, so hopefully more volume will come into the market. Hopefully they agree with my scenario eventually, but they just got into the office, having a cup of tea. Then getting the charts out to have a look. So here we are. This is the scene. So you came up with it to mitigate that imbalance there. So hopefully well, I keep saying, I'll stop saying hopefully, it is what it is. Oh dear. Commission took me out, although, yeah, the stop loss was up there. The commission just took me out of the trade. Oh dear. That's the danger. That's why we have, say, at least 2%. So, yeah, the commission took me out, although technically I'm still in, of course, but that doesn't make much difference because I'm out because of commissions. Even though it was 61, that's 4/10. Yeah, it's running a bit fine. But anyway, so we will stay on, and the next alert will be a buy alert. So I'll stay on with you, and we will look for a buy. This comes down now and does indeed do what I was hoping it to do. In some ways, it makes me even a little bit more sad. Not sad, that's not the right word, cross, but like I said, that all implies emotion, but just a bit miffed because I got taken out because of commission. But hey ho, this is trading, real life trading. This is what you guys are signed up for and plugged into my live trading to see anyway. My stop loss is just a bit above, was just a bit above there because I wanted to make sure of the 2% because I saw that nice long candle there. So I was anticipating a longer move, which did happen. So I wanted to get in as quick as possible, but I wanted to make sure I had 2% to get my 1%. So if it did hit stop loss, I lose 1%. Any less than that, then I lose less than 1%. But yeah, it's going to come down and hit the take profit, I guess. Oh well. But I'm going to be taking a buy next trade because it goes sell, buy, sell. So while that's going on, there's no point in there. We've got a couple of areas here where I've drawn up imbalance that, like I say, price needs to it tapped into it here. A couple of lines of interest have been drawn up. More imbalance up here. A couple more lines of interest. And consequently, down here, a couple of more lines of interest. I've got the awful feeling that's going to come down here. The price is going to come down here, like I thought it would do. It's just a commission at, oh, look at that. There we go. Just unlucky. Just. That's the thing. You can see the best setup in the world, and it can go against you for various different reasons. I hope you're just watching me live trade for educational purposes only. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it come up to mitigate this imbalance on this area here. I'll make it a bit wider. It's a bit easier. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if it comes up to take care of this imbalance like it did up there to mitigate that imbalance on that candle there, as you can see. But it's that candle that did the damage. It was too close to my stop loss and the commission took me out, as you saw. So mixed feelings about this one. If we do get down here, technically it's a winner, but that's no comfort to me at the moment, really, because of the trade, but there we go. So the next trade I take is a buy. We've got this big imbalance to fill here. So there is going to be a buy later on. We'll be looking at that area there and beyond that. This support, this line here, are true for myself, and also this line here as well. So there's plenty of reasons for the price to go up as well. But like I say, when I took the trade, there was also reasons for price to go down because of these imbalances here on this candle here. As you can see, the take profit was in the way of that. A little bit of imbalance on there as well. So it could have technically come down to here, where the take profit is in the way. But like I say, I wouldn't be surprised if price comes back up to here. It's meant to get this imbalance and then carry on down. That's the scenario that may happen now. But all the time we are not that far away from the purple line that we know price loves to hug around. This purple line, it's not that too far away, even up here. See, it's not too far away. Waiting for news perhaps, or people to make decisions, or they stray further away in a sort of trending motion rather than consolidation, which is basically what all this is. Incidentally, if you was on my live yesterday, I'd just like to show you. So we go to the calendar and go for 8:15. Yeah, so let's go for 8:30. Yesterday, if you remember, I said that well, that was the one before you could have taken. I didn't take that, but I said at the time I was expecting to see a lot of accumulation, consolidation, and that's indeed what happened for an awful long time around this purple area. That was yesterday. Let's quickly get back to today because that's where we are. Sorry, nearly there. Maybe not feeling seasick. That's where we are. This is where we are now. I mean, even though it does look like trending, I mean, we are on the minute time frame. So really from there, 49 down to there is less than 10 pips. So this is accumulation really around the purple line. No definite moves one way or the other. Like I said, I was hoping there was going to be a definite move down, and it did get down to this area here, but as you can see from the volume ribbon, it's closing up, thinning out, and then going horizontal. That's indicative of seeing this accumulation. It's just another confirmation of the accumulation that we're seeing. But all the time still heading downward, even though it is accumulation. We are still selling in an accumulative way. But now more volume will be coming into the market soon because of London opening. We will see what happens then. So the next alert, if it happens before 9 o'clock, will be a buy alert. And if the conditions are right and I feel the trade is good, I will be taking a buy if it happens. But I do feel, even though we're seeing this, I tend not to try and do too many predictions because trade what you see, not what you think. I had one of the quickest trades last night on the US 100. Took 4 minutes. I think it's probably my quickest trade I've had myself since doing this. I was just setting it up for you guys to see with the recording and all that. And while I was setting it up, it already finished. So I was a bit amazed by that. But I see some of the posts that you guys have put up in the group, and lots of you, well, yeah, quite a few of you are having fairly quick trades, which is good. Well, it doesn't matter whether it takes 4 minutes or 4 hours. I mean, a win's a win at the end of the day. It's whether you've got the patience to wait 4 hours. That's the thing. But on average, usually a 2-to-1 with the EUR USD. If I had to be very broad about it, and it would be very broad, it would be anywhere from 25 minutes to maybe an hour and a half. General terms to get to a 2-to-1 status. But now we're seeing accumulation. So we'll be waiting to break out of this accumulation and either carry on down here or go up and mitigate these imbalances up here. At least get to equal with those equal tops here. Of course, what you should always do before you trade in the mornings, I'm guilty of not showing you guys enough of this, I guess, because of I always do it earlier on, but sometimes I forget. Hang on, what am I doing here? To show you guys the news, and you should be checking the news before you start trading to make sure there's no red flag stuff. Red flag news. We got a French bank holiday today, but that's only one integral part of the euro, so there won't be quite so much volume in the euro as normal days. But I mean, it's just basically 1/3 of the euro is on holiday, so not to shouldn't affect it too much, I would have thought. And as you can see, not much else going on today as far as red flag news is concerned. But you should be checking that before you start trading, just to make sure. Because if you're in red flag, coming up to red flag news, depending on the severity of the news, which you don't really know, nobody really knows, it could go like 10 pips one way, 10 pips another way, which on the minute time frame is enough to hit your stop loss or hit your take profit in a very quick, timely manner. But the thing is, it's more like gambling because you don't know which way it's going to go. So the thing is, don't trade during red flag news. But we haven't got any today. I am encouraged by seeing all the posts that you guys are putting up in the group of your successes. If you feel brave enough, please put your failures, posts of your failures up there as well. I mean, people can learn, everybody can learn from failures. And there you go. So this trade here, yeah, it's just touched that, was technically a win. But as you can see, commission sorted me out and took me out there. So it has to be marked down as a loss because I did. But technically, the trade won. There we go. I want to bleat on about it. There we go. And now we've obviously caused lots of imbalance there. Coming up to the support line here, I wonder what it's going to do there. I'll be interested to see what price does. But it's definitely come and mitigated that imbalance there and there, as you can see. So it's equalized those two. So it's probably going to retrace now to equalize that. This bit of imbalance here, maybe. But that's the lowest. Hang on, let's see. Let's go on a higher time frame. Move all this. Let's go on the 15-minute. Right, with the lowest we've been since 3 o'clock this morning, and that was the lowest it's been. Oh, right, let's go on the hourly. That's the lowest it's been since. See how that came down there to take out that little bit of imbalance there. See, did that equalize it before it shot up again? Let's point that out again. There's a bit of imbalance here because that imbalance there has been taken out by this wick here, and then we got a little gap here where there is no wicks, no selling at all. So this bit here has been taken out by that wick there on the hourly time frame. See how it works? So that's why I mark up imbalances, because we know they're going to be taken out. We just don't know when. But so what I'm trying to say is this is the lowest it's been since Friday. Yeah, that's Friday. Let's go back to the minute and see what's going on. And now price is indeed coming in, sort out that imbalance there with that wick there. Got a little bit of imbalance here, so it might even go a bit higher. So that's how price equalize keeps the balance basically. Maybe if you didn't understand that, go back and watch the recording. It will be up later on today. So although we are seeing accumulation, the accumulation is slowly going down and down and down underneath the purple line. So if we have enough volume to break this support and resistance line that I see, obviously we'll be continuing on a downward path. That's what I tend to think is going to happen as of now. And if we continue on a downward path, let's go on the 4-hour time frame. And let's have a look. Oh, that's the wave, isn't it? See, all these imbalances have been filled. There might be a tiny bit of imbalance down there, so we might be going down to these levels down here. And all the time now we're going to the price is safer area, the purple line. It's almost like this is the train station. And everybody for the train north or everybody for the train south. But this is a safe area. The price likes to go back to, as I've explained many, many times, and we've seen many, many examples of it. So we're here again. So there's nothing definite one way or the other. We've got a buy alert now. So we're at this area here. Let's go and put the wave change. We've got a wave change. So I'll put the lines on. We've got a red trend. Sorry, yeah, a red trend. We're obviously waiting for that to turn green. But I want to see price. The thing is that not the problem, but what we're seeing is price wants to hug this purple line here. So even if price gets up here, it could be the fact that we could see price again coming back down to hug this line before changing his mind again and mitigating this imbalance here and all that. That's definitely scenarios that could happen. So we want to get a tight 2-to-1 as much as we can, but we got to make sure we're 2 pips away or more to make sure we get our 1%. And I've got this floating at the moment, which means when entry price goes down, stop loss goes down. When it goes up, goes see it going up, etc., etc. So although we got a buy alert, we are underneath the purple line. So it's got to clear all that for me, because otherwise we're just hugging and going into more accumulation and things can turn around very, very quickly. So although we got a nice buy there, not to say it might not develop into a nice buy, it just hasn't developed yet. We're going to wait for things to develop a bit more. The stop loss technically wants to be up there, so I can wait till the stop loss goes up there and then decide whether I want to take this as a buy or not. Because we are actually on the wave at the minute. Now I'm going to touch that disappears. So it's more accumulation along near the purple line, but all the time underneath the purple line, as we notice. So a sell bias is still in play, even though we got a buy alert. And the trend line is still red, so the price is on the wave at the minute. So I need to see the price go around up here. Nothing definite going on. Begin well in indecision candle there. Look. So we went on the sell. Now it's not deciding what to do. Not deciding what to do. So we have little spells where it goes on a little bit of a buy and then accumulates and then decides not to do it. So wouldn't be surprised if it decides what to do, and then goes on a little bit of sell off, maybe to take that out that imbalance there, and then come back and meet the purple line. Very a small area of price that it seems to be consolidating around at the moment, with nothing definite happening, of course. So the next one is a sell. And as I say, because of all this accumulation, it is going down gradually. So if anything, I would be more interested in a sell type scenario. We've already got the red trend line. Obviously, we haven't got no. On this one, the parabolic SAR is just, there we go, just hiding behind the purple line there. So the parabolic SAR has gone back up again. So we might be on for another sell. Obviously, if that was to happen, stop loss would be on the sell trend area. If we get an alert, but I'm more interested in being 2 pips away from the entry, because obviously if I put my stop loss down there, it would be less than 2 pips. And the 2 pips is important to make sure you're on 1%. That's more important to me, having a 1% stop loss, than being too close anyway. You don't want to be too close, because look what happened to me last trade. I thought I was give it enough room, but it didn't. Commission came in and bit me. Although I wanted to be noted that technically it was a win, but it won't go down as a win. So yeah, let's go into revisit the purple line again. Certainly revisited the trend line, our trend line in our indicator. And at the same time, it took out that imbalance on that candle there. Thing is, will it want to go and revisit up here again, or go for a deeper sell? Take my MT4 off a minute. I don't see any need, because technically we're still in a buy. Although there's no way I would be taking it as a buy now, because of what I've been seeing. And what I'm seeing basically is a lot of accumulation, but although it's accumulation, is slowly but surely, like this trend line is sort of panning out. It's slowly going down and down and down, although we are monkeying around with accumulation. It's going lower and lower and lower. being very cagey, should we say? So if we're being very cagey, would you want to trade against people who are being very cagey? Personally, not. And I just don't feel it. I don't feel like there's nothing going to be going on. I mean, that was a technical win for me, as you can see there, but it's going to be marked down as a loss because of that little bit of commission. It makes all the difference. Rather unfortunate, but there we go. So with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow because I'm not seeing nothing really. So have a great day and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much. All the best. Bye.